Hey y'all. So, as promised, I'm going to do my makeup that went with the video if you watch me do my hair. If not, I'm gonna cry. I'm just playing. Anywho, so I thought okay, since I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup for today, I might as well introduce my last BoxyCharm box because I did end my subscription just for the moment, and also because they were pissing me off low-key. It seemed like I was getting the last products of the kits, and it didn't really go with what I had filled out on my little questionnaire. So this box was pretty nice. And I thought I'd be nice and go ahead and feature it because I did want to go ahead and try the palette that was in the box, and I did like the lipstick that was in the box. So what I got in my kit was the QSM Mez Cosmetic Active Glow Tint Day Cream. I'm gonna have to really do some research on that because I don't know if I can utilize it with makeup or should I just use it alone. But this stuff costs $105. So yeah, thank you. And so next, the Velvet Voss, which of course I have this weird thing I have to try on every lipstick that I purchased. So when I got the box, of course, this was the first thing that I tried on. The Velvet Lip Perfector, which was pretty nice, soft, and it looks like this. As you can see, someone's already squeezed out. And I thought that would make a really nice nude lip, so I'm going to wear this today. And that one is $36. And then Claire's Velvet Lip. No, I'm sorry, I skipped one. So that was the lipstick. The second one was actually the palette. The Violet Voss Essential 2 palette. These 10 shadow pans are pure bliss, provides all everyday hue and needs to create on-the-go soft glam as well as vivid pop of color living in your look. And this is $36. The lipstick is $26, okay? And of course, my favorite brand of brushes, Morphe. So this was really dope. I really love this. I'm not going to open it up because I have some of these brushes already. So this is just going to be for backup. And that set is $12. I love Morphe. And my spray, actually, I left in the bathroom. I'm not going to lie. That spray will be purchased again for sure. It is the M Greengrass Beach Air Dry Oil Spray. This fast-absorbing dry oil spray is formulated with a blend of high-quality oils that quickly penetrate, deliver superior moisture, leaving skin soft and luminous without feeling greasy. And that is so true. I've been using it on my son's locks. I've used it on my locks. I'll spray water and then spray that oil. I sprayed it on my skin. I used it on my face. And it is bomb. I just got my BoxyCharm box. And that bottle is already close to halfway being done. And it's only $36. But I definitely will be rebuying that spray. That multi-use oil. Like I say, it's in a glass bottle. It's in a glass spray bottle. And it's about this size, maybe a little bit thicker. And a tad bit shorter, but it's in a spray bottle around about this size, and it's in a glass bottle, and it smells absolutely wonderful. So once I take my bonnet off, it's going to the scent is just going to be, and it's not overpowering. It's very nice and airy, like it says. So I got a pretty good box. I was really pleased with. I said, oh, since I canceled it, you guys want to give me a good box. I don't know why I did it, but I did get a good box. So like I said, we're going to throw that to the side. I am going to use the Violet Voss Essential 2 palette. Looks like this. And I'm going to use the lipstick that came into my BoxyCharm box for this look. So whatever we get out of this is what we get out of this. You hear me? So these are the colors that are in there. And we're going to make it work. Oh, I got a little mirror on it, so I ain't got to use my other mirror. I could just sit here and use this one. If I can get this film off the mirror. Okay, nice little mirror. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Normally I come on camera with my eyes already done, but since I don't know, I just decided at last minute to do everything. As always, I guess you guys will see how I do my brows. So this is my favorite brush by Morphe. It came in a little baggie that I now put glitter in. I put my glitter in here. But the brushes came in that baggie. I think I got it for a holiday special, and it has the angle brush with the spoolie on the end. And so I'm going to start off with my Curve FX primer. And it's really matte. Like I said, I have oily skin. It's not as oily now since I keep up with a nice skincare regimen. So it's not that bad. But I still just love a matte look. To me, I just can't go wrong. My brows get kind of oily for sure. And the side of my nose is where I focus on. And so for today, that's kind of dry. Can't breathe. And okay, so after I did get another boxy kit that had a cleanser in it that I've been using, and I like that one, and I'm going to purchase that one again as well. And then it came in my last month's box came with this that I've been using. I like this. I like stuff that is moisturizing and soothing to the skin, but it's not greasy and make your face weigh down, because I already produce enough oil myself. I don't need any help. So I like that. And so I prep I'll cleanse my face, and then I use that as a moisturizer. Stuff kind of flaky. That primer was kind of flaky once it dried. Okay, and so I'm deciding to go ahead with my Anastasia Dip Brow in Granite. It's black. And so I really do a sloppy brow. Just to let you guys know, trust the process, girl, trust the process is all I can tell you. And I really don't like doing my brows on camera because it's just so many videos out there of people doing their brows. So it's really not necessary for me to do it. But, some people, when they're watching you, and if they get accustomed to how you do things, they just want to know how you do it. So I still, every once in a while, I guess you'll catch me doing my brows on camera. But for the most part, if I can help it, probably not. They'll already be done. It's a liner. Okay, here you go. It's pretty dark, so I have to be careful with it. And I'm just doing very light strokes. Ooh, went a little heavy-handed on that one. And that is actually a liquid liner. Haas Laboratories. Liquid liner. Liquid eyeliner, matte, then matte liquid liner. And it's in the shade Punk. And it looks like this. Okay. And I do like a unibrow so I can make sure that they're kind of even. And so I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. Actually, I'm going to go in with Chestnut, and I'm going to put a little bit of my, for some reason I want to do like a black smoky eye, but with the orange glitter. I know it's not Halloween and fall yet, but I don't know. I want to see how that goes. I lied. I forgot I was using this palette. Just kidding. But that is a look that I wanted to try. So I went in with a little bit of my Rumor 5 P. Louise base. My P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 5. And I mixed it with a little bit of my LA Girl Chestnut. And I just take the excess and I buff it out. Ooh, girl, you could not get that out. What is going on with you? I kind of messed up my arch right here. See right there? I'm trying to decide if I want to go back in, which I think I am. I really was just going to leave it, but I'm going to go back in and kind of. So I just take a Q-tip and drag that off right there, clean that off. And I'm going to go back in with this black. I'm going to try that again. Okay. That's going to have to do, girl. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead with my, this is Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Technique, but I use it to buff out my concealer. So I'm going to go ahead with the P. Louise primer base in the Rumor 5 again, and I'm gonna put a little bit more on the back of my hand where there's still some more of the chestnut. I'm gonna blend that in a little bit together, and then I'm gonna buff my eyes out. And I don't buff it out. Like, I don't split up the middle part of my brows all the way, because I let my powders and other stuff do the rest of the separation to where it just looks like a really nice fade. I just separated enough to where it's not like a black line or cast underneath what I'm doing. And so, of course, just because you already using it, sometimes it like smears down, and because if you got like hooded lids like I do, sometimes the concealer will get down to the lid part of it. But I don't really take the concealer all the way down. If you notice, I literally just went directly on the top of my lid. And of course, like I said, because I have hooded lids, sometimes it transfers onto my lid right here anyway. But I try not to put anything down here just yet, because I don't never know if I'm going to cut my crease or whatever the case may be. And I don't want so much product right there where it's hard to clean up. Okay. Okay, so for me, I like to do my eyes first. So I'm going to go ahead and with my, if I can find it, my other Real Technique brush. Make sure it's, okay. And I'm going to go in with the shade that's called Chocolate Brown. So it's this dark shade, of course, right here. And I'm going to go right here into my crease area. Well, right above my crease area. And I'll just keep packing it on until it gets really chocolate like I want it. And actually with this, I like to do, well, I like to do one eye at a time. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes when I wait too long to do one eye, like when I complete one full eye and go to the other one, I feel like my base on this side, on this eye is already kind of dried up, and it's not really catching, like it's not really allowing me to pack on as much of the shadow as I want, because I waited so long. So now I try to just go ahead and get both of it done out the way, so it can give me very, very, very similar results. Okay, so now I have that on. Put that brush there because I have a habit of losing my brushes as I'm working with it. So it's another shade in here called Clay that I'm going to go in with. And it's this shade right here. And I'm going to pack that right on top of there, of the brown. And I'm using the Morphe, another Morphe brush. This purple set doesn't have names on it. But it's like a little small dome, little circle dome like brush. I feel like it's for you to get into the crease area without going all over the place. And that's what I do. I literally just use it for this area right here. And then I'll like press the rest of the shadow on all over to set that base. And that way when I blend it out, when I blend the two colors out, it's not so wet. It's, you know, it has like a little shadow base onto it to help it glide better and blend better. That's just me. So I'm literally just packing clay everywhere. prepping it for when I get ready to go back through and blend everything. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with a blending brush. Okay, and so this is also from Morphe. Which one do I want to use? Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 514 brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the clay on that brush, and I'm gonna blend that out. I'm sorry. Right, and then I'll take my other brush and pack on some more of the chocolate brown because, of course, when you blend it out, it takes it away. And you just keep blending until you satisfied with the blending. And I think that looks pretty nice. I'm not really trying to go over the top with this shadow because, like I said, my hair color is 2 shades of burgundy and a shade of like copper orange or something like that, like copper or whatever. So I'm just trying to keep it subtle. And I repeat the same process. I like to clean my brush sometimes just to make sure it's not causing my shadow to be so muddy, like to look muddy. Go back in with the clay and buff it out some more. Okay, I think that's pretty clean and straight to the point. Just a little bit here. Here. And see, I didn't add a lot of product down there, so it's going to be really easy for me to clean up. And being that I'm probably just going to go ahead with this blue, this copper and this blue color right here, those two colors, I don't really have to clean up like fully with my Q-tip like I normally would. I could just go ahead with my white base. If I can find it. Oh, I was like, I knew I just seen it. So I go in with the P. Louise base in the shade 0, Room 0. And I'm going to use my favorite go-to brush now for that purpose. Morphe's 167 brush. And I kind of just like make it flat. And I put a little bit here and look up, and that's where how far I have to go up. And I kind of like make sure it's enough on the brush, and I stamp and drag down. Sometimes the brush don't want me to be great, so it bends a little bit. And I just smash it back how I need it to go because it just made me extend the cut crease out a little bit more than I originally wanted because my lines kept jagging up. And I tried to get it as neat as possible. So if you can see how far I had to go up, where it's right here and then it kind of come up, I had to come up now because I messed up a little bit, which is fine. It doesn't bleed out the brown too much. But I just want to go ahead and use one palette. Normally I will go in with the black to kind of darken that brown up, but just because I want to use one palette, we're just going to stick with it. Trying to decide if I want to like bring it all the way over or not. Which I think I am. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat that same step. Actually, we're not. We're going to go ahead and, because I don't want this eye to be too tacky. I mean, too dry. I don't want it to dry out too much. Well, I guess by the time I finish with this eye, because I'm only going to do the beige, the copper, and the gold. I mean, the beige, the blue, and the copper. So I think I went up more of a up an egg shape and slant on this side than this side. But I'm low-key don't want to mess with this because I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. But we got to make it look, because now I just look like I got Down syndrome. Which is fine because, like I said, once you put the shadow on and all that stuff, it'll all come together. Okay. They blend it out. It's pretty good. And I'm just kind of like take the excess off and leave it like that. Because that's really all I use for that brush is the white. And so now I'm going to go in with another. I'm going to go in with my other purple brush from my set. If I can find it. It's a small flat brush that allows me to control a little bit better how I apply the shadow. There you go. This one is got like a little angle and it's kind of flat, you know. Oh, it got something on it. So I'll go in between with that brush and oh, here you go. These three brushes are the ones that I use to apply my shadow on. And so when I go into like the inner part of my eye, I use this one because it's real small. And I'm going to go in with the shade Beige. And I pack it on and then I wipe off the brush because I don't want the base being everywhere. So once I get it on, to my liking, and then I'll go with the other shade. And I'm just literally making sure that I pack enough on. And so I'm going to go ahead and go with the other eye. Okay, so I think that one is on as good as it's going to get. And so I'm going to go in with a shade that's called Copper. And this is a shimmer. Pray with me because shimmers don't really work well. Oh, I lied. Shimmers don't normally work well with me. This is very creamy and very velvety. And I'm going to take that bronze and kind of like blend it in with the beige and the copper around. And so kind of, actually what I did was, so I went over with the beige, but I really like the consistency of this shimmer. So, and I'm still using the same exact brush that I used for the beige. I'm just cleaning it out each time I use a different one just so it doesn't run together. Right? And, but I just went back over the beige with this bronze color right here. And then I just kept the middle of the copper. And I think I'm actually going to just use the blue underneath my eye with some glitter instead. Yeah, because I really like how this came out. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm actually going to wing this end part, but I still like to bring the shadow down enough to where it's still, everything is covered, whether it's covered by shadow or it's covered by the, it's covered by eyeshadow, or whether it's covered by the liner. It'll be covered. And so I'm going to go ahead with this other brush. Actually, I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to go back in with the copper. So I'm going to use this one for this brush for the beige. And I'm going to use this brush for the copper. And I just kept it like right in the circle, like right in the inner part of it. And then the beige is surrounding it. Came out really nicely. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this eye. I really like this shimmer. Normally shimmers don't work well for me. I don't know if I'm using the wrong brushes or what, but they normally don't come out this creamy for me. So that was nice. Okay. So now we're going to go in with my NYX vinyl liquid liner. This is one of my favorite liners. And so I'm just outlining it, and then I go back in and I fill it in. And don't worry about here, we're going to clean that up. Okay. And I like to keep putting this back in there and shaking it up because I like a lot of liquid on my brush as I glide, so it's like it ain't, you know, mess it up. It's just gliding on. So that's why I keep doing it. Because I've noticed when I don't have enough on my brush, when I'm trying to trace my line, it makes it jagged. But if it's like enough on the brush to where it's just a smooth application, that's what make my lines just go smooth. And then I don't risk the thing of messing up, it being so jagged. I keep going up, keep going up, keep going up until your liner is higher than what you originally wanted. So I just found out if you have enough product on your brush to where it can glide, it prevents jagged lines. I need to go up. Where though? Okay, I see. Need to attach that line together a little bit better. There we go. There we go. Actually, I went up a little bit, just a tad bit too much on this side compared to this side, but just a little bit. And that's as close as those are going to get. I'm not going to mess with them anymore because I don't want to keep going up and up and up. And I think that's pretty nice and clean. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the, I'm going to go in with chestnut and clean up my edges. And make sure it's enough on the brush again so it can glide. Okay. Okay. And so I'm just going to go in with some lashes that I got from, I love them because they so light and they really fluffy like. I literally ordered like 12 packs of these, but I don't think my other ones fluff out as much as this particular pack does. It makes me mad. But we're going to work with it. If I had to say, these would be considered my more subtle lashes. They look like this. See how I got like a little bit of wisp at the end? And normally I wait to the very end to put my lashes on, but I've been doing pretty good with not getting a lot of powder on it, so I think I'll go ahead and add them on now. Okay. And so the lash that I put the glue on first is the lash that I'm going to apply first. So I hope that made sense to you. I just seen my tweezers. Oh, I'm about to get mad. These are my favorite tweezers. I had these tweezers literally over a year or so, maybe longer than that. These are my favorite tweezers. I thought I lost them a couple of weeks ago, but nope, I did not. And I need to find some more just in case I do lose them or whatever. I won't be so devastated. But I can't remember where I got these from. For some reason, I feel like I got them from CVS. But, of course, the sticker is off. Like, I know they extensions, but I want them on. I want them to go into that crease so close that it looks like they're mine. Like, hey, girl, I know those ain't your lashes, but, girl. And I only say that because people say that. Like, I know they ain't your lashes, but, girl, you got them lashes on. I like to keep that going. And the only problem I ever have with my lashes is the inner part of my, like, they don't like to go all the way in there, girl. Like I want you to, girl. And then I use this lash applicator and I smash them together. I make sure I no glue on them so they don't get stuck together. And then I go in and press it. And then I clean it off and do the other eye. And it makes it to where it's more comfortable. You kind of like don't feel it anymore or something. Because it's like it's one with your lash, you know. Okay, and so I'm going to go in with this Mega Length Wet n Wild mascara that I just got from the dollar store. Okay, and I'm just making sure that they're not sticking anywhere. Here we go. Okay. We're done with the eyes for now. So I've already primed my face. So I'm going to go in. I wanted to use my my Juvia's Place foundation. And I have the shades Kano 150 and Angola 140. And I mix those. And I just take a Real Techniques brush. And I'm going to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrotic Acid Setting Mist. And I spray my brush with that. And I just like buff those two colors together. Back of my hand. And then woo. I just finished my hair. I've also recorded that one. I don't know which one you guys will see first. Probably the hair. I'll probably upload the hair one first. I was like, dang, I did my hair too tight, but it's the lines from the bonnet in my darn head right here. That's the lines from the bonnet. My hair is not that tight at all. Okay. Put that brush there so I won't lose it. And then I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place. It's one of my favorites, some of my favorite concealer. And it's the number 12. And then I use my same concealer brush. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush. I'm going to spray it again. Now I'm going to just buff out the edges. And then I'm going to go in with this brush and kind of like make sure it's set. Because I don't like that shine that's there. Which I know it's from me using that that spray. Okay. So I was going to put a little bit of more concealer, but I'm not. Because when I put the setting powder, it'll do the job. It'll give me the look that I want. Okay, and so I'm going to go in with my Real Technique blending brush. I think this is the Pop. Color Pop or Pop brush. Insta Pop brush. And I'm going to use my Sasha Buttercup setting powder to set underneath my eyes, my forehead, my chin, my nose. And I kind of don't like bake like I used to, where I would take a whole bunch of setting powder and just put it on there at once. I kind of just put it on in layers. Okay, and then I need to set my nose, which I do set heavy. Heavy, heavy. You're so heavy, baby. That's what Jennifer said, baby. And so I'm just going to take this unknown brush, fluffy brush, and press the rest of my face. Okay. Okay. Your girl is matte. So now I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in with my Vogueies powder in the shade Wave, and that's like really, 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 really chocolate. So I have to go light-handed with this. You see that girl? Do you see that girl? And then I just lightly brush it in around. Because outside of all of these lights, your girl is chocolate. You hear me? So I don't like to make myself look any lighter than what I am. I like to be as chocolate as I possibly can. But you know, sometimes when you do these different powders, I feel like it kind of takes away from how dark you are. And you got to really get your color back in. And sometimes I mix this with my Mocha Mommy, and I do it that way, which is my favorite Fenty powders as well. Oh, there you go. I did bring it in. Mocha Mommy by Fenty. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay, and so I don't really like to go under my face with the Sasha Buttercup. I just go back in really heavy with the setting powder that I use to go all over my face. And I use that to carve out my face. Instead of that bright yellow. Being that I am a chocolate girl, you know? So that's how I do that. And then, okay, so we're going to go back to the eyes. And I'm going to actually use, let me see this one. I said I was going to stick to one palette. Okay, so I went in with the blue sky and the aqua. Blue sky and then with the aqua. And I don't really like to smoke underneath my eyes because I got like a crease under there. Under my eye, and I feel like it just makes it look worse. So I don't like to go down and smoke my eye really. So I would really say I like line my eye more so. And I wanted to go in with a blue glitter. And I got this from my glitter dealer. I don't have the name of it. I'm going to have to put all the stuff in the description if I can remember to, Lord Jesus. That's going to be my downside of YouTube. I'll be forgetting to put that stuff down below. But definitely check out my Instagram and my Facebook if you choose to. I put a lot of information in my, mainly my Instagram when it comes to the makeup looks. So all I did was take my Too Faced glitter, glitter glue, and put it on the back of this brush. Okay. And so I'm going to do it again, just dabbing it in there. Dabbing it. Dab on them. Okay. And we're just going to complete that eye like that. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go in with my, mascara. And brush the little lashes that I do have down here. And be very careful with that glitter. That was a big chunk that almost just went in my eye. Be very, very careful. Okay? Glitter all over the place. All right. I just used a little Q-tip. I got some of that mascara underneath my eye a little bit. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead with my, I thought it was up here. Oh, there. I'm going to go ahead with my Juvia's Place, my favorite blush palette, until I can get on my hands on Crayons Case palette. A sucker sold out. I love blush. Mind your business. And in the Juvia's Place, I'm using Oli and 7. So the red and the pink, I mix it. Give me more of a hot pink vibe. Okay. Okay. So, highlighter. Last time I did a bomb look and forgot my highlight. Forgot to do the highlight. And so, I'm just going to go in with Crayons Case Honor Roll highlighter. And it's just this cute little brush that I got from the dollar store. I use this brush. Kind of like a fluffy flat brush. Because I do like a heavy highlight as well. And then I use my little e.l.f. brush, I think it is. If I can find it. Looks like this. And this is how I put my highlighter on my nose. And then I'm going to go over top of that, highlight with the Black Unicorn collection. And this is by Cutie Pop Glitz. Yeah, that's where I get my glitter from. Cutie Pop Glitz. Black-owned glitter company. And I believe the proceeds goes to her daughter's ballet recital, her dance recital stuff, which I think is dope. I think it's very dope. And I'm just using the residue from the top on that Cutie Pop Glitz highlight, and kind of go over, because I like, you know. And so I'm going to line my lips with what? Because I think I put all my liners Oh, I got it. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with my MAC chestnut liner. I think those really the only two that are for real, like, as far as my brown liners use, which is the chestnut or either the night moth, which is more like a maroon color. I overline my lips like crazy. And remember, we said we're going to use the lipstick, the Velvet Lip Perfector, Clarence Paris, from our BoxyCharm box. I think I need my night moth, but like I said, I think it's in the front in my purse. I want my line to be, no. And I just went over it a little bit with the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip Aquarius. Having a little bit of a malfunction. This stuff is creamy. How much? Or maybe I just put too much on. There's neither here or there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mist our face. Since I'm not really going anywhere, I'm gonna use my favorite setting spray from Morphe. I have the also have the matte one, but I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna use my matte. Why you ain't tell me that's what I forgot to do? I forgot to brush up my brows with my brow gel. And I think it's in the bathroom. So, but that's it. That completes the look, guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Let me go ahead and show y'all this hair with this look. Ugh. Oh, little charms, y'all gonna let me be. They're not gonna let me be great, but it's okay. I'm gonna be great anyway. So I got my little gold seashells. It's very long. And complements the look very much. Really loving the colors. Really loving it. But thank y'all for staying in and tuning in and stopping by and whatever else that you did. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Like I said, I will try to make sure that I do a video every Thursday. But hey, your girl, just work with me, okay? Just work with me. So until next time, I hope you guys have a blessed morning, a blessed afternoon, a blessed evening. And if I don't see you between now and then, I love you guys.